Did a demon lizard person eat your cat?
Is a succubus sucking the life out of you?
Lucky you. Oink.
Rita, the script.
Fine. Does nobody believe when you tell them that you saw a thing that looked like a melted scrotum with teeth eat your doctor's brain and then become her?
Then, person watching this video on your social media platform of choice, the algorithm has made you today's lucky winner.
The veil between dimensions is thin, and hell creatures are slipping into our world. But, don't stress. We've totally got it under control.
Give us a call, and we'll help rid you of whatever infernal beast is making your life a living hell.
18 and older, please. I will be participating in use of mature themes, drug use, sexual content, and some harsh language.
Rita!
What? So if a demon's got you down, give us a call at 555-420-FART.
That's not our number. Don't call that. It's nothing.
Previously on today's lucky winner.
Before you go, where did you get that shirt? One of the human chicks who works here has a birthday coming up and she's turning 30.
Oh, I made this.
Oh my god! Do you take commissions?
Hello, Mom. You're going to put out a statement saying you're putting the Telemarade rollout on hold while the authorities look into the disappearance of Senator Owens. Next, you will compile all of the information that you have on Ambrosio's dimension, and you will have your magic department provide me with a means to travel there and back.
Well, like I said, I don't want to join your little club, but I do want to help you kill our mother. I'm helping you as my sister, not some cult leader or whatever you are.
It's not a cult, Trapper. We do have matching tattoos, though.
I'm also going to have you coordinate something with the warlocks we have on retainer. I'm going to have them begin our little contingency plan. It's time to hide a few razor blades in the Halloween candy.
Dawn and Sunny stood in the hallway with their ears pressed up against the door to Sunny's room. At Sunny's behest, Dawn had taken the day off from world saving to recuperate a little from the, quite frankly, buck-wild week she'd had. Coming off of losing her Uncle Nate, finding out her friend was an energy vampire, and then going right into a mind-bending, drug-induced D&D session where she complained about me the whole time. Yeah, it had been a week. Anyway, she had been sleeping and playing Elden Ring all day, so she hadn't noticed that Rita had been shut in her own room the entire time, too. Sunny came home from work and pulled Dawn from her computer to help figure out what Rita was up to.
Who is she talking to?
Maybe she's on the phone?
What is that sound?
What sound?
The sound. The sound.
What sound?
There, that sound.
Fuck if I know.
Aren't you supposed to be good at this?
Why? Because I'm autistic?
What? No. Because you're all Nancy Drew and you solved your own murder and stuff. But now that you mention it, isn't your sense of hearing...
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck.
Shit.
Hello?
She heard us.
What do we do?
Shh.
You stay right there. I'll see what's up.
What did we say we were doing?
Making out?
Yuck.
I don't have a better idea. Do you have a better idea?
Hey. What you doing?
We're,
Making out?
Okay. I get it. You don't have to tell me what you were doing.
Sunny wanted me to come help figure out what you've been doing in your room all day because you just heard from a dog that you're going to die if we save the world, and you've been keeping a secret from us. Even though you say you have your whole secret thing under control, neither of us really believe that, and talking to yourself in your room all day constitutes both aberrant and concerning behavior.
Oh my god.
What?
You just told her everything.
Wait, was it a secret?
I mean, we were sneaking.
Did you set a clear verbal boundary and tell her what is and isn't secret?
No.
I love you, baby, but that's on you. You've got to explicitly tell Donnie that something's a secret. She shouldn't have to figure that out on her own.
Yeah.
But y'all can discuss the finer points of cross-neurotype communication later. I want to show you what I've been doing all day.
I swear to God, if it has anything to do with jerking off...
No, for once it doesn't. Not at all. I've been working.
Really, baby? What have you been doing?
Working.
Oh, she's not kidding.
Please, step into my studio.
Oh my god. That's what that noise was.
Oh yeah, your iron is making funky sounds.
Well, that's because I bought it in 1970, and I don't think I've used it since 1971.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I may not be a divination witch, but I know this thing is gonna burn down the house if we don't unplug it.
Thank you. Who were you talking to?
Oh, I was talking to our son.
What was he doing under the bed?
I don't know. That's not really any of my business. Under the bed is his domain. I want him to feel like he has his own space.
Are y'all getting along now?
Yeah. I told him that I had to save the world, and he didn't need to keep training me for whatever he thinks is coming. I promised not to die, and now he's been super fucking chill. I love this little dude.
What's with all the t-shirts?
Oh, where did you get this cricket cutter?
The neighbor.
Which neighbor?
The one with the back the blue sign in the yard.
Stole or borrowed?
Psh, like I'm gonna talk to that woman? No, I stole it, obviously.
Oh, good. I don't want to talk to her either.
Ah, neat. You made iron-on t-shirt transfers.
Yeah, I used your laptop to make the shirt designs, uploaded it to the cutting machine, and I'm making some classy-looking shirts. This is so much more highbrow than my Sharpie art.
This shirt says Razor Scooter Pooter Shooter. What does this mean?
It means whatever you think it means. Like David Lynch, I refuse to explain my art.
Hon, I love that you found a new hobby, but what are we going to do with all of these? There are like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 40 shirts here?
So, I met some succubi at a strip club the other day.
I knew you ditched me to go to that strip club next to the Botanica.
It was strictly business. Oh, Sunshine? Candy and Britt actually want me to come back with you, and they'll give us a free dance.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Wait, what does this have to do with the shirts?
So I was wearing my 30 squirty and vibing shirt when I stopped at the club, and they wanted to buy one from me because Marissa's turning 30 soon.
Oh, which explains why you made that shirt. Aw, the background is a little vibrator silhouette.
Yeah, I could do a lot more to design it since I wasn't just using a Sharpie. Anyway, Candy snapped a little pic of the shirt, and then the next thing I know, I'm in a group chat with all the dancers, and I'm rolling in commissions.
Are you actually going to make money off of this? Did you calculate the cost of supplies, the time spent?
I stole the blank shirts from that Hobby Lobby next to the hardware store the other day.
Meh, they stole a bunch of ancient artifacts. It only seems fair.
Comeuppance, exactly. Anyway, I stole the cricket cutter from Brenda next door. The only thing I had to buy were the iron-on transfers.
Have you already told the dancers how much the shirts are? We could help you calculate the cost.
I calculated the cost of an individual sheet of vinyl since I use one per shirt. I doubled that cost, and then I added a $15 per hour rate for my time spent working on each shirt. When it's all said and done, each shirt will be $22.
That's...
What?
I think she's confused because you're good at a lot of things, but you usually have to use your fingers and toes to count anything above 10.
Huh. I guess you're right. I've just been having to think about money a lot lately, and I guess I've gotten better at money math.
Why have you been needing to think about money?
Oh, that's not important. But anyways, can I stop at the club this weekend so I can drop off these orders? You can just hang out at the Botanica.
I'm not so sex repulsed that I can't drop off shirts at a strip club with you.
Oh, it's fine. I want you to go to the Botanica. You don't have to deal with going to the strip club.
No, I insist. I'm your best friend. I want to help. I want to see you in action. I'm proud of you. I love you.
Oh, you're too sweet, but I insist that you go somewhere that makes you comfortable, because I, too, love you. Please, I want to respect your boundaries.
Let me go to the strip club with you!
You are a sex-repulsed asexual. Why are you insisting on going to the strip club with me?
Oh, you want to exclude me because I'm ace?
Oh, you know that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're up to something, you shifty little...
Oh my god.
Huh?
What?
Oh, yeah, I'm proud of that one.
Donnie, it's a tardigrade shirt.
Look at my butthole.
You drew this little tardigrade and everything?
Yeah.
Do you have an extra one of those in an XL?
Lil buddy, you know the first butthole bear shirt I made was one for you? It's on top of the dresser over there.
Thanks. I'll wear it when I go to the strip club with you to drop off the rest of your orders.
I can't go by myself. I can't go by myself.
Let me go to a fucking strip club with you, you
I can't go by my shit self. The search for Republican Senator and anti-regulation bill advocate Ralph Owens has put a pause on the proposed release schedule of the new Sanguis Pharmaceuticals drug, Telomerade. The senator was last seen attending an international press tour with Sanguis CEO Carmilla. They met with health experts and government officials to discuss the establishment of Sanguis distribution centers. These centers would provide free Telomerade, the yet-to-be-released longevity drug, to any person who agrees to track their health on the new Sanguis app and gets monthly blood work done at one of the centers. Owens and Guire had already reached agreements with health officials in 5 countries, who allowed Sanguis to set up their centers and provisionally okayed the release of the longevity drug, citing emergency use. Senator Owens was last seen attending a meeting in Madrid. Guire returned to Dallas early, announcing her plans to pause her lobbying in the Telomerade release.
It just didn't seem right to continue my lobbying for public health without Senator Owens. We wouldn't be where we are with Telomerade without his help. He drafted the telomere bill, he drafted the anti-regulation bill, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to be strong, CEO Carmilla, but I'm just a gal who's worried about her friend.
Aww,
Aww. Ralphie has lost so much with his family dying in that plane crash. He just wants to keep more people from losing their family to things Telomerade may cure by making sure everyone can get access to a long and healthy life. He's been through enough, and I'm beside myself worrying about what trouble he may be in right now. So, until we find Ralph, I'm going to be putting a pause on my efforts. The Sanguis Center, scheduled to be established in the 5 countries we reached agreements with, will continue as planned, but I won't be pushing for further release or federal approval here at home.
If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Senator Ralph Owens, local authorities ask that you submit those tips through the police department app. In other news, Dallas police have closed their investigation into the recent string of murdered men. Local author and talk radio personality Blaze Chapman walked into police headquarters and offered a full confession. Chapman has been vocal against Sanguis Pharmaceuticals, Telomerade, and even Carmilla herself. Authorities say that Chapman looked to have been in a prolonged physical altercation when they came to give their confession. Given their history with Sanguis, they are also a person of interest in the disappearance of Senator Owens. Chapman offered details of the murders not previously released by the police and said, "I'll confess to any of it you want. I can't go back. Sure, I killed them all." Up next on Channel 7 News at 7. Meteorologist Cirrus Thundercuck shows us what North Texas weather to expect this week. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
IBS is hard, and it's even harder when you're gay.
You look so boots the house down slay, kitty girl. Get some poppers and iced coffee with me, slut.
Oh no, Mama. It's giving sharts. On God, nobody wants to serve sloppy toppy to a messy bottom.
Get strapped up for pride and work your way to the doctor to ask them about Shartex from Sanguis Pharmaceuticals. Sanguis loves gay people and thinks it's your right to live a life free of diarrhea. Yes, Pussy Queen, Slay.
Stonewall was a riot, but my digestion doesn't have to be.
Now for a brief commercial break. We interrupt this episode to bring you an advertisement. Not technically an advertisement, but, we're never going to do paid advertisements or sponsorships, ever, at all, on this show or any shows we make in the future. And does this count as an ad? No, I don't think it technically does. But this is a preamble to a little announcement we'll be making later.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt the show for long, but if you give a shit about why we've decided that any of the shows that we make won't have sponsorships, and you want to learn about a new way we've added for you to help support the show, stick around for the housekeeping segment at the end of the show.
Yeah, and don't fucking skip over it. I know some of you do that. Don't do it this time, okay? It'll be worth it. I will record the entire thing with one of my boobs out, if that's your thing. I know it's an audio medium, but I feel like a discerning ear will be able to tell that I have a boob out.
Okay, but what about people that don't care about boobs?
I can also give you an interesting fact.
Fact about what?
My first thought was earwax, and that's yucky.
No.
Yeah. Tap dancing or whales? I don't know. I'll take the rest of the episode to decide.
Okay, cool. Stick around to hear about a new way to support us, why we've decided to never have paid sponsorships or ads, and for Brianne to give you a whale fact, I think, while she has it titty out.
It could be tap dancing. I still need to decide which boob. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Crawford sat in a metal folding chair in the middle of a windowless room. The room was underground, part of one of the abandoned Cold War-era missile silos around DFW. He was surrounded by, as he would call them, mighty alternative-looking vampires. A heavily tattooed vampire with a ponytail sat to the side of him, where she arranged tattooing implements on a rickety TV tray table. Judith stood at his other side, with one of her hands firmly grasping his shoulder. She addressed the crowd.
Quiet down, everyone. Oi, you lot! I said to shut the fuck up. Are we all good?
Yes.
Thank you. We are all here to welcome my brother Trapper into the fold. He has brilliantly helped us put his and my dear old mum in quite the conundrum. With the Telemarade release put on hold and the forthcoming information on how I'm going to get Ambrosio to kill him... Ollie dear, has Carmilla provided that folder on a desktop yet?
Nah.
Well, she'd better hurry before I feel the need to do something drastic. But enough about that old bitch. We're here to initiate Trapper into the Interfectores Deorum.
Hang on, hold on. I thought you said this wasn't no cult. What's an infector deodorant?
Interfectores Deorum. It means god slayers or god murderers. More precisely, killers of gods. Honestly, god slayers looks more badass on the back of a jacket, so the folks here tend to go with that. We aren't a cult, Trapper. We are simply a group of like-minded vampires who are tired of working for a distant, uncaring vampire god. Each person here has been initiated and become an interfector.
Sounds an awful lot like a cult.
No, but we do have a robe and some new Nikes for you after this.
Oh, hell no.
Hold on, Trapper. It was a joke.
Y'all really ain't a cult?
No.
You ain't gonna castrate me and, make me watch Tom Cruise movies or something?
What the fuck?
Well, first, nobody here will lay a finger on your balls without your consent. And second, Tom Cruise is 2 hobgoblins in a skin suit. I try to stay out of hobgoblin business.
Whew. Okay. What do I gotta do to get initiated as an infector?
Well, the hardest part is already done.
What part's that?
You helped me get that video to Mom. You lied to her face. And you've been getting us pivotal information. When this is all said and done, much of the credit for ridding the world of Carmilla Guaya will be rightfully yours.
I don't know about all that.
I do. I couldn't have done all this without you, dear brother. You've been critical to getting us this far.
Well, if that's the hardest part, what do I gotta do next?
Well, Kimmy, who is sitting right next to you, should be a big clue.
I gotta do you in front of everyone?
A tattoo trapper. Oh, Jesus. All that stuff is tattoo ink. That's a tattoo machine. She is covered in tattoos. You're getting a tattoo. I wasn't joking that evening when we got dinner with Pedro. We all do have matching tattoos.
What? What kind of tattoos?
Oh, so you'll be getting one of these.
Now hold the fucking phone. There's an Antifa symbol. No way am I getting that shit.
I'm messing with you. The Antifa tattoo is my own. On my bicep here, this is what you'll be getting.
The tattoo on Judith's bicep, like the rest of her tattoos, was black and gray. This one featured a skull wearing a crown, being skewered by a large sword.
See, no Antifa for you. We all have some variation of this image. You can pick whatever style you'd like it in as well. Kimmy can do any style you could imagine. She's been tattooing since the Scythian Empire was around.
I can show you my portfolio if you like.
Yeah, I guess.
Trapper, if you don't like it, you can simply cut that piece of skin off and let it heal. It'll be a blank slate.
For real?
Why do you think I have space for such a modern tattoo as the anti-fascist circle? I received this when I was helping the anti-fascist paramilitary group, the Iron Front, in the 1930s. Didn't you tell me that you had your forearm shot off by Don Menendez? And you grew it back?
I reckon I never thought about the other things my vampire healing could do. Hell yeah! Give me the dang tattoo! What do I gotta lose? Yeehaw!
Settle down! Wonderful, dear brother. Whilst you get your tattoo, each Interfector here is going to come introduce themselves to you.
They gonna try to fight me while I get tattooed or something? What part of initiation is that?
What? No, what the fuck? No. My God, Carmilla really fucked you up, huh? Dear brother, they simply want to make you feel welcome. Each and every person in this room is welcoming you into a family. A family we have all chosen, not that random chance has assigned us. They are all thrilled to meet you.
Shh! That's it? I thought you were gonna test me or something.
You've already proven yourself through your actions. We aren't going to test your affiliation. This isn't a cult. Everyone can leave whenever they'd like, without consequence. But that isn't all. There's something vitally important we have to do after Kimmy finishes your tattoo.
What's that?
We're going out for iced cream.
Dude, what?
She means we're going to hunt people as they leave an ice cream shop. It's easy to catch them when they're full of ice cream.
All right! Well, let's fucking get this show on the road. Give me my new ink, sister.
Actually, I think Kimmy really needs you to sign a few consent forms first.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my license.
Oh, really?
That is ridiculous. I am an old vampire.
We're a bunch of vampires in an underground lair. We don't do paperwork. Give my brother his tattoo, Kimmy. Ow, 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 ow!
Baby, we really don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. You got us tickets to this EDM festival for May 30th. You spent way more than you should. We're going.
Marissa, sweetie, you're having a really bad lupus flare.
And if I can work some magic with this concealer, nobody will be able to see my butterfly rash.
What about your headache, the joint pain, the sores in your mouth?
What about me, huh? What about me? What about the fact that I got my lupus diagnosis right before my 20th birthday? It's not fair.
Oh, come here, baby.
It's not fair. You spent so much time making sure my 30th birthday made up for me not being able to celebrate my last milestone birthday. I had been in remission for 3 years. Maybe I just don't deserve to celebrate a birthday.
You really want to try to go to this festival?
I want to at least try. I'm so fucking tired. But I'm gonna be so angry with myself if I don't even try.
Okay, fine, baby. But I'm gonna load your wheelchair in the car. Your joints are so swollen, I don't want you hurting yourself by walking around a festival.
Erica, you're the best wife in the world.
Well...
What, baby? What is it?
I'm trying to decide whether the best wife in the world would give you the Coke I bought us to pregame for the festival.
Oh, please. It'll help me with being tired.
So we'll sleep, and I'm not worried that sleep will make your heart explode.
Hey, you were there for my last doctor's appointment. My heart doesn't really look that bad. It's these swollen joints that are fucking me up the most. I can't dance like this, and nobody wants a lap dance from someone covered in a rash. Carl said I could just help him with some desk work at the club. Please. Until I'm feeling up to dancing again, I'm being so careful, baby. I promise I'll use the wheelchair at the festival. Please, can I?
Okay.
Yes, yay, baby, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I forgot I had that box of condoms. I bought that right before we started dating.
Which makes this box of expired condoms the perfect place to hide cocaine from my wife.
Well, not so much anymore.
Birthday girl goes first.
Okay, this'll be fun. It's not like I can feel any worse.
You good?
Yeah, Oh, whoa. I feel kind of weird.
Weird? What do you mean weird? Should I call an ambulance?
No, I just feel a little warm in my arms and my legs. My joint pain is gone. The only bad thing is that my stomach is a little...
Oh my god. Marissa, are you okay? Oh, I shouldn't have done this.
Oh, no, baby. I'm fine. I actually feel better than I can remember feeling in a really long time. I think I got whatever was upsetting my stomach out of my system.
Your face.
What? Oh my god. The rash on my face is gone. Holy shit, my hands.
They're not swollen anymore. Baby, the other places you had a rash are gone too.
And I don't have sores in my mouth anymore. I know it's been nearly a decade since I've done coke, but I don't remember it doing this. Is this only temporary? Am I in remission again?
I don't know, babe. I don't know. What the fuck is in this coke?
Hey, little buddies.
No, hold on. That's my thing.
You're popping a boob out.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Hey, little buddies. As promised, I'm giving you a boob out whale fact before we tell you about the new way you can support us.
She really does have a boob out. Straight, complete total boobage.
Complete boob. I'm not a liar.
Well, 1/2 of the total boobage, I should say.
Well, it's sports bras. Listen, it's out, okay? I have to hurry. She's cold. Okay, so sperm whales are the loudest animals on Earth, and their clicks can be heard for 500 miles. which is very cool, but the most chilling part is they're so loud that if they did a big click and you were swimming right by them, it would just almost instantly liquefy your insides and turn you into jelly.
Gross.
I know, right? But they're usually pretty chill, and then when divers are around them, they're just kind of like whispering, like, "Oh, you precious thing, I shan't kill you."
That's nice.
Yeah, they're very polite. Anyway, now please keep listening to the actual announcement.
Damn, that's a sick whale fact.
Thank you.
Okay, you may have noticed that we don't do any advertisements or sponsorships. Any promos we've done on this show have been us using our platform to cross-promote with other shows or people we think are cool and funky and fresh. We've been at the point where we could get paid sponsorships for a little while, but we've kind of felt yucky about it. As a listener of the show, you probably agree that big corporations don't give a shit about people, but we do give a shit about people. We give a shit about you.
And sure, you could say, Brianne, Violet, what about pitching sponsorship to smaller companies? But that would require my autistic ass to network and do a bunch of stuff that would turn this from a special interest to yet another thing that requires me to mask my autism and drain my social battery.
And as Brianne and I looked at smaller companies we could feasibly get sponsorships from, their sites and products don't show people like us. It was a sea of cishetitude. There were no visibly disabled folks, and it was mostly white faces.
So we talked about it, and we talked about why we felt yucky about it, and it was a pretty easy decision to make that we're just never going to take paid ads or sponsorships, ever. That means any show we produce at Mixnomer will be free of paid ads and sponsorships.
Yeah. And you may be saying, cool, why did you interrupt the show for this? Because we have a new way you can support the show, and from now on, we're going to bug you in the middle of an episode every now and then to remind you of how you can help us out.
If you can't commit to paying every month on Patreon, which we totally understand, or you just don't want to do a regular commitment, you can now shoot us the occasional tip at buymeacoffee.com/luckywinnershow, which we'll have a link to in the show details.
When you do that, you help everyone who makes this show. We do profit sharing here at Mixnomer, and that means that everyone basically gets paid the same hourly rate. And after everyone gets paid, we have a fund for things like equipment and making merch, all kinds of stuff.
So if you want to help a bunch of nerds exist under capitalism and make more art that helps you temporarily forget the burdens of capitalism, you can now do that via our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee.
Oh, and also, this isn't meant to rag on shows that do take sponsorships. Making this stuff takes a lot of work, and production can get expensive. These people are making free art for you, so stop composing your Reddit post where you complain about how long their ads are, and listen to the nice voice actor tell you about mattresses. Okay?
Yeah. The ads just aren't a right fit for us. We're disabled and queer in Texas. We don't have the spoons to crowdfund or push shit on social media. We don't want to compromise our values and the values that are all over the show by running ads for companies that don't show people like us and don't have your best interest at heart.
So, will this affect our growth and production value? Yeah, sure. But it's more important to us that we keep making things that don't compromise our values.
So yeah, buymeacoffee.com/luckywinnershow. And now for the regular housekeeping stuff, which is weird to do with Violet here, and
you can pop a titty out again.
It's been out this whole time.
It is.
Yes, but fine, I'll leave her out. I'll leave her out for this section too. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Normal stuff. Check out the episode details to see everyone's social media handles. You can find the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at the handle @LuckyWinnerShow. And as usual, if you want to help us out, sharing on social media helps us a ton. We don't have paid ads or sponsorships, and we don't pay for ads, so y'all advertise the show for us. Also, check out the show for details to the link, blue. Also, check out the show details for a link to our Patreon page, and our new Buy Me a Coffee. But when you support us on Patreon, you can also get a cool shout out at certain levels, like our friends Brandy Levings, Rachel Rachelson, Sewing Seraph, B. Trostler, Kelly Brennan, Damon Faulkner, Lucy, Wyatt Henderson, and Helen Clifford.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! While you're checking out the show details and seeing how to support people who make the show, you should also check out the link to Autumn's Etsy page. She just uploaded a bunch of really pretty handmade holiday cards, and you can go support her directly. For my self-promo, if you are late diagnosed autistic and or AuDHD, self-diagnosis is valid, and you'd like some peer support to help figure out, like, what the fuck to do with all that information, I have a link to my coaching site in the show details. And just another heads up, if you listen to the housekeeping section at the end of the previous 2 episodes, you know we're taking a short break after the holiday special. So after the holiday special on December 15th, we're going to take a little breaky break, and we'll be back on February 1st. Anyway, we'll be back with our holiday special, which is even bigger and better than last year's, in my opinion, on December 15th. That's all I got for you, little buddies. Until next time, try not to die.